Today I'm going to be flying an old friend I had many years ago. It's called the Legionair Shuttle, maybe the ugliest sailplane ever built. It was designed by Cecil Haga and out of Texas, long time ago. This was built from scratch, from plans, by Shaun Rourke in our club, the Louisville Area Soaring Society. As you can see, it's a very unusual shape. We have extended the nose moment slightly to keep up with the latest trends. The wing is by Whyte from Whyte Wings. It doesn't exist this parts anymore, but he had a set of laser cut kit ribs, and it's a carbon tube spar. The wing is in 4 pieces and has aluminum joiners. I'll pull one of those off. It's approximately 120-inch span. You can see how it hooks into the fuselage there. And then the tips have an aluminum joiner right there. So it's a fairly easy packer. And I did a lot of traveling in the past, so easy packing became kind of important to me. Just slides together like that. The control system is a JR 2.4 and 2 simple servos in there. Now there is, the spoilers are made from a crashed Pike Perfect's flaps. As you can see, I just cut the flap area away to fit. I put some foam inside of here before I cut it so it would hold its shape. And I cut a little notch out of there and glued in my little micro servos. The arm comes down and hits on this block when it wants to open up. The weight of the servo alone just closes it down. If I need to, I can put some little magnets to make sure it's secure. But it's a simple way to make it, and obviously very light. Plus I have full access to the servo. Little masking tape around it. The glue holds to the masking tape. So if I need to replace that, I can do it. And I've got some micro connectors here. It plugs in right here at the wing when I put it together. It weighs about 60 some ounces. It's not a lightweight. It wasn't built that way and didn't care about it. As you can see, it's a very unusual design. I didn't cover the fuse yet because I was a little concerned about incidents in case I needed to reach the linkage in the back, but that'll be done tonight. The stab is a full flying stab, also from Whyte Wings. Again, not available anymore, but it slides off and hooks in here. The linkage is out of a Pike Perfect. The push rod hits this little belt crank, and the belt crank just moves that up and down and indicates on the stab. So those are removable and simply slide on. No need for a retainer. They're fairly tight fit. I made the rudder removable. There's a carbon tube in here, and that was 1 piece of aluminum tubing which I glued in here and then sawed later, and then put the pieces so that makes a hinge. That carbon tube slides out of there, so the rudder is also removable. The rudder is not original either. It's increased in size, mostly for looks, not for any specific aerodynamic reason. I'm powering that with JR11X 2.4 because you know, you can never have enough radio to run a 3-channel airplane, but it's what I'm using. The tow hook is just an adjustable. It's got a washer there on the outside. There's a piece of ply plate with a blind nut, and then of course the slot. You unscrew it and you can move it back and forth. I'm not sure where the tow hook needed to be either on this. Again, it weighs probably in the mid to high 60s, and this is going to be the second hand toss. I just kind of guesstimated. It's balanced at about 45%, like most of our competition planes are. And here you go. Looks like it has a nice glide. And you got to see one of the first flights. My name's Gordy Stahl. You can find me at gordysoar@aol.com. Proud member of the Louisville Area Soaring Society. Video taken by Lee and LSF 5, Gordy Stahl.